I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 11th, 2016. Ynet reports that a Jewish man was stabbed in East Jerusalem today. According to initial police reports, the man first reported as an 18-year-old was now being reported by Ynet as a 26-year-old. He was apparently leaving the Mount of Olives cemetery and making his way to the bus stop in the Atur neighborhood when he was said to have been stabbed in the back and the neck by an Arab with a screwdriver and was lightly to moderately wounded, with several stab wounds to his upper body. The man was taken to Hadassah Medical Center at Jerusalem's Mount Scopus for treatment. Police were still searching at the time of this report for the terrorist who fled the scene. Police in Rockland County, New York are investigating two incidents in the area this week that may have been coordinated hate crimes. On Tuesday night, on August the 9th, an incendiary device exploded in New City under a car parked outside the home of Rabbi Simcha Morganstern, who is an associate rabbi at the Chabad of Rockland. That was followed by a similar incident just moments later and just a block away in front of the home of Avremel Kotlarski, the director of Chabad of Rockland. No one was injured in either incident. New York Regional Director of the Anti-Defamation League, Evan Bernstein, tweeted that such a troubling incident like this can effectively intimidate the broader Jewish community. Bernstein said the ADL was urging the investigation of the alleged anti-Semitic attacks and was in close contact with local leadership. New York businessman and philanthropist Fred Schwartz has died. Schwartz, known to many from his commercials as Fred the Furrier from his Fur Vaults business, founded the Auschwitz Jewish Center Foundation in 1995 and in 2006 founded the Auschwitz Institute for Peace and Reconciliation, serving as president of its board of directors until his death. He also restored a synagogue near the death camp in Poland, saying at the time, "Our goal is to recreate a permanent structure symbolizing Jewish life in a place that for too many years has only represented Jewish death." Schwartz died of pancreatic cancer on August the 7th at his home in Great Neck, Long Island. He was 83. A new Jewish museum for children is set to open in Berlin in under 3 years. A jury appointed by the Jewish Museum Berlin held an architectural competition for the design of the new museum, and first prize went to the Seattle firm of Olson Kundig, which proposed a concept inspired by Noah's Ark. The new museum will be across the street from the main museum and should be completed in 2018 with an opening in 2019. Director of the Berlin Jewish Museum, Peter Schaefer, said of the design that it has the potential to unpack the biblical story in all its relevance, as well as building connections with the present day, rescuing people and animals, the relationships between nature and civilization, and the chance to make new beginnings. Turning now to the 2016 Summer Games in Rio, where yesterday Israeli judoka Yael Jerby claimed a bronze medal, Israel's first in the current Games. Congratulations continue to pour in for the athlete, who is now the second Israeli woman ever to win a medal at the Games. Former Israeli President Shimon Peres saluted Jerby, writing on Facebook that she brings pride to the sport and to the state of Israel. Current President Reuven Rivlin called Jerby a champion and a heroine, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the judoka moments after her win to congratulate her and to tell her that she has brought pride to the whole country. We will have more on the Israeli delegation on tonight's In the News, where I sit in for Mark Golub and speak with President of the Israel Olympic Committee, Igal Karmi, in Rio, just as Jerby was on the brink of winning that bronze medal. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, August the 11th. At 7 o'clock, Rabbi Mordechai Becher looks at the Book of Deuteronomy. At 8 o'clock, CEO of the American Jewish Committee, David Harris, talks about the need to be a vocal advocate for Israel on college campuses, even in the face of ever-increasing hostility. That's a program of the AJC Westchester from Westchester Reform Temple. At 9 o'clock, Mark Golub sits down with Dr. Jonathan Halevi of the Shaarei Tzedek Medical Center on L'chaim. And at 10, we hear from writers Leon Weiseltier and Yossi Klein Halevi. And as I mentioned, coming up right after this newscast tonight at 6:30, I sit in for Mark Golub and speak to President of the Israeli Olympic Committee, Yigal Karmi, and President of Maccabi USA, Ron Karner, on tonight's In the News. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 11th, 2016. I'm Teisha Bader.